Come closer, my beloved child. The day has asked much from you. You have answered emails, solved problems, carried conversations, held your feelings in place, and tried to stay strong even when your strength felt thin. I watched you do all of it. I saw the small sighs you did not let anyone hear. I noticed the quiet pressure you kept inside your chest. You do not have to hold that pressure anymore. Stay here with me for a moment. Let the noise fade. The world will continue without your effort for a few hours. You are not required to fix, manage, or respond right now. You are allowed to pause. I am not disappointed in your tiredness. I am not measuring your productivity. I am drawing you into rest. You have been braver than you realize. Even when you felt uncertain, you kept going. Even when your body felt heavy, you pushed through. Even when your heart felt misunderstood, you stayed steady. That hidden fatigue you never explained to anyone, I know it well. You do not have to explain it to me. I understand it without words. Rest is not weakness. It is not failure. It is not falling behind. Rest is trust. When you loosen your grip, you are not losing control, you are placing your life into hands that do not tremble. You have carried enough for today. Let me carry you now. Feel the difference between striving and surrender. Striving tightens your shoulders. Surrender softens them. Striving fills your thoughts with, what if? Surrender quiets them with, I am here. You have lived many hours in effort. Give me these next moments without effort. I am your safe place tonight. Psalm 4 verse 8 says, I will both lay me down in peace, and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. That peace is not distant from you. It is near. It is settling around you even now. You do not have to chase it. You only receive it. Some of your exhaustion is physical. Your muscles feel the weight of the day. Some of it is emotional. Words spoken and unspoken still echo in your mind. Some of it is spiritual. You have been pouring out care, patience, and strength. I see every layer of your weariness. None of it scares me. None of it pushes me away. Come into my rest. Not tomorrow. Not after you solve everything. Now. Let your breathing slow. Let your thoughts stop racing ahead. You are not behind in life. You are not forgotten. You are not alone in this room. I am nearer than your next breath. Matthew 11 verse 28 says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. This is not a demand. It is an invitation. You qualify because you are tired. You belong here because you are carrying weight. I am not asking you to prove anything before you lie down. I am offering rest as you are. You have tried to be strong for everyone else. Tonight, you do not need to be strong. You can be honest. You can admit that you are worn. You can allow your heart to soften. I am not inspecting your performance. I am surrounding you with care. There is more I will do for you as this night continues. There are places inside you that will be refreshed in ways you do not yet expect. But first, you must settle. First, you must let go of the need to manage everything. Deeper renewal begins in this simple surrender. So exhale slowly. Release the tight thoughts. Release the silent pressure. Release the belief that everything depends on you. I am steady. I am watchful. I am present. You are safe enough to rest. You are loved enough to stop striving. Stay here with me. Let the quiet grow. The next layer of peace is waiting, and it unfolds as you remain in my rest. Stay with me. You have stepped into my rest, but your mind is still holding pieces of the day. I can feel the thoughts circling. Conversations replaying. Things you wish you said differently. Things you wish you never heard. Even in this quiet moment, your thoughts are trying to keep working. You do not need to keep replaying everything. I was there. I saw the meeting that drained you. I saw the message that disappointed you. I saw the effort that was not appreciated. I saw the moment you smiled while feeling tired inside. Nothing escaped my notice. You are fully known without having to explain a single detail. Some thoughts are loud. Others are quiet but heavy. The small worries about tomorrow. The unanswered questions. The subtle fear that something may not work out. You have been carrying these thoughts like fragile glass, afraid to drop them. Let me hold them instead. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee, he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. You were never meant to carry every outcome. You were never designed to solve every situation alone. When you hand something to me, it is not lost. It is secured. Release the words that hurt. Release the silence that confused you. Release the expectation that did not happen. I know it mattered to you. That is why it mattered to me. But you do not have to keep turning it over in your head tonight. You can rest from trying to understand everything. For some moments today, you were strong. For some, you felt small. For some, you felt unnoticed. I saw all of it. I saw when you chose patience. I saw when you held back tears. I saw when you tried again even after feeling discouraged. Nothing about your day was invisible to me. You are safe enough to stop analyzing it now. Your mind does not need to stay alert. Your heart does not need to stay guarded. I am watching over what concerns you. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. Quietness is not empty. It is healing. When your thoughts slow down, your spirit begins to breathe again. When you stop rehearsing problems, peace finds space to settle. Take each burden one by one and place it into my hands. The disappointment. The pressure. The mistake you keep thinking about. The responsibility you feel unprepared for. Give them to me without fear that I will mishandle them. I am steady. You are not weak for feeling affected. You are human. You care deeply. That is why things linger in your mind. But you do not need to carry them into your sleep. Tonight is for release, not review. As your thoughts begin to quiet, notice the difference inside you. The tightness loosens. The weight shifts. Your breathing becomes softer. This is what happens when you stop holding everything alone. Your spirit starts to feel lighter, even before you fully understand why. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. You do not need every answer before you rest. You do not need complete clarity before you sleep. You can lean into me and allow understanding to wait. There is more I want to cleanse from within you. But this is the first step. Mental release opens the door for deeper renewal. When your mind becomes still, your spirit becomes ready. So let the replay stop. Let the inner conversations fade. Let tomorrow stay in tomorrow. I am holding what you released. I am guarding what you cannot control. Stay here. The quiet is not empty. It is preparing you for something deeper. You have laid down the weight of your thoughts. Now let me come closer to your spirit. There is a deeper layer inside you that still feels tired. Not from tasks, not from conversations, but from carrying life itself. I see that weariness too. You wonder sometimes if you have drifted. You question if you have disappointed me. You feel moments of guilt for not praying enough, not being strong enough, not feeling as faithful as you think you should. Let that fear fall away. You are still close to me. You have not moved beyond my reach. I have not stepped away from you. I am not counting your flaws tonight. I am restoring your spirit. Where you feel dull, I bring freshness. Where you feel distant, I bring nearness. Where you feel heavy, I bring lightness. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. That prayer was never about shame. It was about renewal. And renewal is gentle. It is not harsh. It is not loud. It is like water washing dust from skin. It is like cool air entering a warm room. I am washing over your spirit now. Some of your heaviness came from small compromises. Some came from disappointments that made you question my plan. Some came from simply being tired for too long. None of it has separated you from me. My closeness does not depend on your perfection. It rests on my love. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins, and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Cleansing is not humiliation. It is relief. You do not have to hide from me. You do not have to pretend with me. Speak softly in your heart. I am already listening. Let the guilt dissolve. Let the quiet regret loosen its grip. I am not replaying your mistakes. I am restoring your strength. Your spirit was not designed to live under constant pressure. It was designed to live in communion with me. He restoreth my soul, He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Restoration is happening even now. You may not feel a sudden rush, but something steady is taking place. Your inner world is becoming calm again. The distance you feared is closing. You belong here with me. Not because you earned it today, but because you are mine. There is safety in that truth. There is rest in that belonging. You do not have to fight to stay connected. I am holding the connection. As your spirit softens, notice how the heaviness shifts. The invisible weight becomes lighter. The tension inside your chest begins to ease. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. This peace is not temporary. It settles deeply. Tonight will feel different because your spirit is not carrying hidden weight anymore. When guilt leaves, peace enters. When shame fades, closeness grows. You are not sleeping alone. You are resting in fellowship. There is a quiet joy in this closeness. Not loud excitement, but steady assurance. I am here. I have always been here. Even in moments when you felt distant, I was near. Remain in this stillness a little longer. Let the washing continue. Let my presence surround the places in you that felt dry. Rivers of living water flow where you invite me in. Your spirit is breathing again. Your heart is lighter. The connection is clear. And now, as your inner world becomes calm, I will begin to settle peace over your body too. Your spirit is settling, and now I turn my attention to your body. You have carried yourself through this entire day. Your feet have walked, your hands have worked, your eyes have stayed alert, your mind has processed more than you realize. Even when you tried to ignore it, your body felt the strain. I see the heaviness in your muscles. I notice the tension in your shoulders. I feel the quiet ache you pushed aside because there was still more to do. You were strong, but you are also human. And your body is asking for rest. I formed you with care. Every nerve, every bone, every breath was designed with intention. You are not held together by accident. Fearfully and wonderfully made, marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Your body is not a burden to me. It is something I cherish. Let your breathing slow now. Inhale gently. Exhale without hurry. You do not need to brace yourself. I am sustaining you. Your heart does not beat on its own strength. Your lungs do not expand without my awareness. I uphold your life even while you sleep. Some of your tiredness is deep. It is the kind that sleep alone has not fixed before. It is the kind that builds quietly over weeks and months. I am touching that weariness now. I am speaking life into places that feel drained. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. This promise is not only for your spirit. It is for your body as well. Strength can return. Energy can be renewed. Cells can recover. Systems can reset. Release the tightness in your jaw. Let your shoulders drop. Allow your hands to rest without gripping anything. You are not on guard tonight. I am your guard. Your heartbeat is steady under my care. Your breathing is safe in my presence. Your nervous system can calm because you are not alone. Even when you lose awareness in sleep, I remain fully aware. I will both lay me down in peace, and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Safety allows the body to heal. Safety tells your muscles they can soften. Safety tells your mind it does not need to stay alert. If there is pain, I am near it. If there is fatigue, I am within it. If there is weakness, I am not disturbed by it. My strength rests gently over your frame. As you continue to relax, feel how your body responds to peace. The rhythm of your breathing becomes even. The small aches lose their sharpness. Your eyelids grow heavier. This is not weakness. This is trust. Your dreams will not be filled with fear tonight. They will not be crowded with stress. When your body enters deep rest, I will watch over it. I neither slumber nor sleep. While you drift, I remain steady. You are safe to let go. Safe to release control. Safe to allow your body to do what it was created to do, restore itself in quiet. Stay in this calm. There is more I am placing around you. As your body relaxes, I am preparing a covering for the entire night. Your body is resting now, and I am placing something strong and steady around you. The night does not frighten me. The darkness does not hide anything from my sight. What feels unseen to you is fully visible to me. You are not exposed. You are covered. Sometimes when the lights go out and the room grows quiet, small fears try to whisper. Thoughts about safety. Thoughts about what could happen. Thoughts that feel bigger in the silence. I know those unspoken concerns. You do not have to pretend they are not there. But you also do not have to carry them. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Your keeping is not fragile. It is not uncertain. I am watching over your door, your windows, your walls. I am present in this room with you. You may not see protection, but that does not mean it is absent. He shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. You are not alone in this space. There is guarding around you that you cannot measure with your eyes. Let the fear of what if fade. The night is not your enemy. It is a place of renewal. The quiet is not dangerous. It is sacred. When others sleep, I remain awake. When you lose awareness, I remain attentive. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fleeth by day. This promise is not distant. It is active. Fear does not have permission to rule your rest. Anxiety does not control this atmosphere. I am calming the air around you. I am settling peace over your home. No hidden threat escapes my notice. No unseen movement surprises me. You are surrounded. If your mind tries to scan for danger, gently release that habit. You are not the guard tonight. You are the one being guarded. Your responsibility ends here. Mine does not. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? Let those words settle deeply. Fear loses its voice when you remember who stands watch. Your home is not just walls and furniture. It is a space I am filling with calm. Every corner is under my care. Every entrance is under my authority. Peace is not fragile here. It is anchored. Even if you have known restless nights before, this one can be different. Even if you have woken suddenly in the past, tonight can be steady. I am not limited by what happened yesterday. You can allow your eyes to close without tension. You can let your breathing remain slow. You do not have to listen for every sound. I am listening. There are things happening in the unseen that work for your good. Protection you do not notice. Barriers you do not see. Guidance you are unaware of. Your safety does not depend on your awareness. It depends on my presence. As you continue to rest, something else is beginning quietly. While your body relaxes under protection, restoration is unfolding beneath the surface. Healing does not pause at night. Growth does not stop when you sleep. For now, simply feel the security around you. Feel the steady covering. Feel the absence of threat. You are safe in this room. Safe in this house. Safe in this moment. Close your eyes fully. Let the night hold you without fear. I am here, and I am not leaving. The night is not empty. It is active in ways you do not see. While your eyes close and your thoughts fade, I do not become distant. I begin working in quiet places. Sleep is not a pause in your life. It is a hidden workshop. It is a sacred space where effort stops and restoration begins. You have measured progress by what you can accomplish while awake. But some of your greatest progress happens when you are not trying at all. When you surrender control, I move without resistance. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. I remain alert while you drift. I remain attentive while you lose awareness. Nothing about your life is suspended just because you are resting. There are small misalignments inside you that you do not notice during the day. Stress that settled into your shoulders. Disappointment that quietly shifted your confidence. Fatigue that dulled your joy. While you sleep, I begin adjusting what strain has bent. Your body repairs itself in the dark. Your cells rebuild. Your breathing deepens. I designed this rhythm. Night was never meant to be wasted time. It was meant to be healing time. Even your mind resets while you rest. Thoughts that felt tangled begin to untangle. What seemed overwhelming becomes ordered. I am able to arrange things inside you without interruption. And not only inside you. There are circumstances you cannot reach with your hands. Conversations you cannot redo. Doors you cannot force open. While you sleep, I move where you cannot. I soften hearts. I shift timing. I prepare answers before you ask the question. Behold, I will do a new thing, now it shall spring forth, shall ye not know it? Sometimes the new thing begins while you are unaware. It does not announce itself loudly. It forms quietly, like roots growing under soil. Nothing you prayed was ignored. Nothing you endured was meaningless. Even your waiting has been shaping something. When you rest tonight, it is not abandonment of your hopes. It is trust that I am working on them. You do not see the alignment happening. You do not hear the adjustments being made. But they are real. What felt stuck can begin to move. What felt delayed can begin to open. What felt scattered can come into order. This is why you can release the urge to stay awake and manage everything. Staying awake will not make the process faster. Rest allows it to unfold. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. What concerns you concerns me. And perfection is not rushed. It is crafted carefully. When morning comes, you may not see dramatic change. But you will sense something subtle. A steadier breath. A clearer thought. A calmer response. Small evidence that something shifted during the night. Do not underestimate small evidence. Transformation often begins quietly. Tonight is not just about recovery. It is about preparation. I am strengthening what must endure. I am pruning what must grow. I am stabilizing what felt uncertain. You are not falling behind while you sleep. You are being advanced in ways you cannot measure. Progress does not always look like motion. Sometimes it looks like surrender. So let yourself drift fully. Do not resist the heaviness in your eyelids. Do not fight the slowing of your thoughts. While you rest, I continue. And as I work in these unseen layers, I will begin touching places even deeper than fatigue. places that have carried pain longer than you admit. Stay with me. There is healing waiting beneath the surface. While you sleep and I work in the quiet layers of your life, I am also reaching places you rarely let anyone see. Not the visible tiredness. Not the daily stress. I am touching the older places. The ones you learned to live with. There are disappointments you never fully processed. Moments you accepted on the outside but questioned on the inside. Prayers that felt delayed. Doors that closed without explanation. You told yourself you were fine. You kept moving. But the impact remained. I am not overlooking those places. Some wounds are not dramatic. They are subtle. A slow loss of confidence. A quiet fear of hoping too much. A guarded way of loving so you will not be hurt again. These changes happen gradually, and so will the healing. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Binding is careful work. It is not rushed. It does not tear open what is fragile. I am gentle with what hurt you. You do not have to reopen every memory tonight. You do not need to relive every detail. I know the full story without you explaining it. I know where trust was shaken. I know where effort was not returned. I know where you felt overlooked. And I am not disappointed that it affected you. Long-term fatigue often grows from long-term disappointment. When hope feels risky, your energy drops. When effort feels uncertain, your spirit pulls back. You may have called it maturity. You may have called it being realistic. But underneath, there was pain. I am restoring that place slowly. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Nearness is part of healing. You are not walking through this alone. Even when you built quiet walls around your heart, I remained close. Healing is not loud. It does not always feel like sudden joy. Sometimes it feels like a softening. A small release of tension when you think about something that once tightened your chest. A little more willingness to believe again. I am working at that pace. You may not see dramatic change tomorrow. You may not wake up feeling entirely different. But do not mistake gradual progress for absence of progress. Deep roots take time to strengthen. There are layers inside you that developed over years. I will not tear them down in a single night. I am rebuilding safely, so what grows in their place will endure. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. Restoration includes what was emotional, not just physical. It includes confidence. It includes trust. It includes the courage to care again. You are allowed to feel what you felt. You are allowed to admit that certain things hurt. Ignoring pain does not make you strong. Allowing me to touch it does. As you continue to rest, I am loosening the hold of old narratives. The quiet belief that you must expect less. The subtle thought that disappointment is inevitable. I am replacing those patterns gently, not forcefully. Your heart does not need to stay guarded forever. It can become steady without becoming closed. Something inside you is beginning to breathe more freely. The pressure around certain memories is easing. The tightness around certain names or situations is softening. This is how healing often begins. It is unfolding slowly, but it is real. Trust that what you cannot see is being repaired. Trust that what you cannot measure is being strengthened. I am not ignoring the hidden layers of your life. And as these deeper places begin to mend, your thoughts will start to change as well. The way you think about yourself. The way you think about tomorrow. The renewal will reach your mind next. As the deeper places in you begin to mend, your mind can begin to settle. For a long time, your thoughts have been busy. Even when your body was still, your mind kept moving. It searched for answers. It replayed outcomes. It tried to predict what might go wrong so you could be prepared. You learned to think ahead because you did not want to be caught off guard again. But constant thinking has left you tired. Not physically, but mentally. The noise inside your head has been louder than you admit. Tonight, I am quieting that noise. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Peace is not only a feeling. It is stability in your thinking. It is the ability to rest without scanning every possibility. You do not have to solve tomorrow before it arrives. You do not have to analyze every detail of your future. I am already present in what you have not yet seen. Some of your confusion came from trying to understand everything at once. You wanted clarity immediately. You wanted direction without delay. When it did not come quickly, your thoughts began to circle. But clarity often comes after stillness, not before it. Be still, and know that I am God. Stillness allows your thoughts to slow down enough to hear truth clearly. When you stop forcing answers, understanding has space to rise. I am bringing order to scattered ideas. I am separating real concerns from imagined fears. I am calming the part of you that feels responsible for controlling every outcome. Your mind does not need to stay on alert. It does not need to keep rehearsing worst-case scenarios. You are not safer because you overthink. You are safer because I am present. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Leaning does not mean ignoring wisdom. It means you do not carry the full weight of understanding by yourself. When morning comes, you will notice something subtle. A clearer perspective. A calmer response. A steadier thought process. What felt overwhelming may appear manageable. What felt confusing may seem simpler. I am not promising that every question will be answered overnight. But I am promising that your mind will not wake up in chaos. There will be a quiet confidence growing inside you. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. A sound mind is balanced. It is steady. It is not rushed by anxiety. Right now, let your thoughts slow their pace. If a concern tries to rise, let it pass without chasing it. If a question appears, allow it to wait. You are not neglecting responsibility. You are practicing trust. Something new begins in the morning, not because circumstances suddenly change, but because your perspective does. When your mind is clear, decisions become simpler. When your thoughts are calm, your actions become wiser. I will guide you. I will give you insight at the right time. You will know what to say when the moment comes. You will know what step to take when it is time to move. For now, let your mind rest in quiet expectation. Not tense waiting, but gentle confidence. As clarity settles, you may begin to feel something else returning. A lightness you have not felt in a while. A small spark of hope. Your thoughts are not only becoming calm, they are making room for joy again. Stay in this stillness. Morning is preparing something good. As your thoughts grow quieter and your mind becomes steady, something tender begins to rise within you. It is not loud. It is not forced. It is the gentle return of joy. You remember a version of yourself that felt lighter. A time when hope came more easily. When you laughed without calculating consequences. When you expected good things without guarding your heart first. That person is not gone. That part of you has not disappeared. It has only been resting beneath layers of fatigue. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Joy is not childish. It is not denial of difficulty. It is strength that does not look like strain. It is confidence that does not require noise. Some of your joy faded slowly. It was not taken in one moment. It thinned out through responsibility, through repeated disappointment, through carrying more than you should have. You adjusted. You became serious. You became careful. And without noticing, delight felt distant. But I have not removed joy from your life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Night has its purpose, but it does not last forever. The season that felt heavy is not permanent. The tone of your life is not fixed in exhaustion. I am restoring your sense of possibility. The quiet belief that good can happen again. The willingness to smile without forcing it. The ability to enjoy small moments without guilt. Joy does not mean everything is perfect. It means you are no longer defined by what went wrong. It means your identity is not shaped by disappointment. You are not only the person who endured. You are also the person who hopes. You are not only the one who survived hard seasons. You are the one who can thrive again. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. Joy and peace can exist together. Peace steadies you. Joy lifts you. As you rest tonight, I am breathing life back into the part of you that expects goodness. I am reminding you of dreams you set aside. I am softening the caution that told you to stop believing. You do not have to protect yourself from joy. It is not naive to expect blessing. It is not foolish to anticipate something beautiful. In the morning, you may notice small shifts. A desire to step forward again. A lighter tone in your voice. A simple gratitude for things you once overlooked. Do not dismiss those small changes. They are signs of renewal. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Delight is not pressure. It is enjoyment of my presence. From that place, desires become clearer and purer. You are allowed to feel happiness without fear that it will be taken away. You are allowed to smile without bracing for loss. Joy does not make you vulnerable, it makes you alive. Let it return slowly. Let it rise naturally. You do not need to force emotion. You only need to remain open. As joy begins to reappear, it will make surrender easier. When your heart feels lighter, trust feels safer. When hope awakens, control loosens its grip. Stay here in this quiet uplift. Something fresh is forming with the coming morning, and you are ready to receive it. As joy begins to return, another invitation follows gently behind it. Trust me with tomorrow. Even now, as you rest, a small part of your mind tries to look ahead. There are responsibilities waiting. Conversations that will happen. Decisions that must be made. You feel the outline of the next day before it arrives. I know what tomorrow holds. I am already there. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. You were never meant to carry 2 days at once. Today had its weight. Tomorrow will have its grace. Do not borrow pressure from hours that have not begun. Some of your anxiety is quiet. It does not shout. It whispers questions. What if it does not work out? What if I am not enough? What if something goes wrong? Those questions seem responsible, but they are heavy. I am asking you to loosen your grip on them. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace, and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Your future is not random. It is not drifting without direction. It is known. You do not see the full path ahead, and that can make you uneasy. You prefer clarity before movement. You prefer certainty before rest. But trust grows in the space where certainty is not visible. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. When you hand tomorrow to me, your mind becomes steadier. Not because you suddenly understand everything, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. You have tried to prepare for every outcome before. You have rehearsed conversations in advance. You have imagined solutions for problems that never happened. And still, life surprised you. Control did not protect you from uncertainty. Trust will. Trust does not mean passivity. It means confidence in my presence ahead of you. When you wake up, I will already be active in your day. When you step into your responsibilities, I will be steady within you. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Your steps are not random. Even the ones that feel small matter. Even the ones that feel ordinary are guided. You do not need to solve tomorrow tonight. You do not need to perfect yourself before sunrise. You are allowed to enter the next day as you are, knowing I am sufficient. If something unexpected happens, I will give you wisdom in that moment. If a door opens, I will guide you through it. If a door closes, I will steady your heart. Let tomorrow confirm what you are learning tonight. Let it reveal that you were never alone in your efforts. Let it show you that faithfulness surrounds you in ways you could not see. Right now, release the mental list of tasks. Release the imagined outcomes. Release the quiet fear of failure. You are not defined by tomorrow's performance. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Each day carries its own challenges and its own supply of grace. You will not wake up empty. You will wake up equipped. So let your mind rest fully. Let anticipation replace anxiety. Let quiet confidence settle where worry used to sit. As you surrender tomorrow into my hands, your heart becomes lighter again. And from this place of trust, you are ready to drift even deeper into peace. You have placed tomorrow in my hands. There is nothing left to arrange tonight. Nothing left to solve. Nothing left to rehearse. Now, simply rest. Let the quiet grow around you. Let it settle gently, like a soft covering. You do not need to reach for anything. You do not need to hold on to anything. Just remain. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not the kind that depends on circumstances. Not the kind that disappears when questions appear. My peace is steady. It does not rush. It does not strain. Feel how your breathing has slowed. In and out. Slow and even. Your body is no longer bracing. Your thoughts are no longer pushing forward. You are here. And I am here. The Lord will bless His people with peace. This blessing is not loud. It is quiet and full. It rests on you without weight. It surrounds you without pressure. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Lying here. Breathing. Letting go. If a stray thought tries to rise, let it pass gently. You do not need to follow it. If a small worry whispers, let it fade. You have already handed it over. I am near. Near to your breathing. Near to your heartbeat. Near to your resting mind. Thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Sweet sleep is not forced. It comes when the soul feels safe enough to release control. You have done enough for today. You have thought enough. You have carried enough. There is no unfinished effort required from you right now. Close your eyes fully. Let the muscles in your face soften. Let your hands grow still. Let your shoulders sink into rest. Your body understands what to do when it feels secure. I am watching without anxiety. I am guarding without strain. I am present without interruption. In peace shall you lie down. There is no urgency here. No sudden movement. Only steady calm. Your breathing grows slower. Your thoughts grow lighter. Your awareness begins to dim. And still, I remain. Even as sleep begins to pull you gently away from consciousness, you are not drifting into emptiness. You are drifting into care. The beloved of the Lord shall dwell in safety by him, and the Lord shall cover him all the day long. That covering does not lift at night. It stays. Let yourself sink deeper. There is nothing you must remember. Nothing you must prepare. Nothing you must protect. Just rest. Feel the rhythm of calm surrounding you. Feel the steady quiet beneath you. Feel the absence of pressure. You are loved. Not because of what you accomplished today. Not because of what you will do tomorrow. Simply because you are mine. Stay here in this softness. Sleep is close now. Peace is full. And I am holding you as you drift. The final blessing of this night is already resting over you. Sleep has come softly, and even now, restoration is unfolding. You may not be fully aware of it, but renewal has already begun. This night is not ordinary. It is not just another cycle of hours passing. It is a quiet turning point. When you rise, you will not be the same as when you lay down. I am refreshing your spirit. The closeness you felt earlier is settling deeper. The distance you once feared is dissolving completely. You will wake with a steadier awareness of my nearness. Not forced. Not emotional. Just certain. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run, and not be weary, and they shall walk, and not faint. Renewal is not loud. It is strength returning without strain. It is endurance rising without pressure. Your soul is being recalibrated. The heaviness that followed you through recent days is lifting. The subtle discouragement that tried to linger is losing its hold. When morning light touches your room, it will also touch a lighter heart. This night marks a shift. Not because everything around you changes instantly, but because something within you has been restored. Peace has replaced tension. Trust has replaced fear. Quiet confidence has replaced restless thinking. Your body is also receiving what it needs. Muscles that were tight are relaxing fully. Systems that were overstimulated are settling. Energy is being stored for tomorrow. You will not wake depleted. You will wake supplied. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. Prosperity begins inwardly. Health begins in places unseen. What is happening tonight touches spirit, soul, and body together. When you open your eyes, you may first notice something simple. A clearer breath. A calmer thought. A steadier mood. Do not overlook those small signs. They are evidence. The morning will testify to what the night has accomplished. This is how restoration often works. Quietly. Completely. Without spectacle. You have surrendered. You have released. You have trusted. And I have responded. The path ahead of you is not empty. It is prepared. The strength you need will meet you in each moment. The wisdom you require will surface when it is time. The joy returning tonight will continue to grow. The Lord shall bless thee, and keep thee, the Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee, the Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. That blessing rests over your waking and your sleeping. Carry this peace into the morning. Carry this assurance into your steps. You are not beginning tomorrow from exhaustion. You are beginning from renewal. Even after this prayer ends, my care does not. Even after you wake, my presence remains. Rest fully now. Let sleep complete its work. Let the final layers of tension melt away. Morning is coming gently. And when you rise, refreshed in spirit, steady in soul, and strengthened in body, you will know this night was not ordinary. It was the beginning of restoration. Sleep in that promise. If this night has touched you, do not rush away from it. Carry this peace with you into the morning. Let it shape how you speak, how you respond, how you walk through your day. What you felt here was not imagination. It was renewal. And it will continue if you stay close. When you wake up, pause before you reach for your phone. Remember this calm. Remember this nearness. Whisper a simple thank you. Acknowledge the strength returning. Notice the difference. And if this prayer helped you rest, do not keep it to yourself. There is someone else lying awake tonight, carrying weight in silence. Share this with them. Let them find the same quiet covering you just received. Stay connected here. Return when you need to breathe again. Come back when the day feels heavy. I will meet you every time. Now sleep fully. And rise refreshed.